a few seconds to make sure it actually starts because Comcast. Can't be a stream without a Comcast joke because fuck Comcast. Every time.
Go to McDonald's. I hear they have better.
All right, it looks like it's actually starting. So.
This message brought to you by Tostitos.
Yay, Tostitos! Ah! Oh God, and it's live. All right. Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and welcome to the very first podcast of The Last Waifu Tonight. With me, we have Avenger of Lude, Tilt, Bobo, 77,
Wow. Okay,
Hana-chan, and the ruler of Lude himself, Minty, who I would still like to thank you for that account I just gave away earlier today. And Tilt just lost his connection to speaking. Oops.
Who?
Yeah, Tilt. He tried talking and just got static there for a second.
You guys should really change your names
for him.
Okay, that's
they're actually giving themselves title in the Discord chat, so I'm going with their full titles, just to be polite.
it was a bad idea trying to watch the video at the same time.
Yeah, that does kill bandwidth.
overlap.
Oh, we should probably introduce everyone. So, Tilt, you want to go first?
Yes.
Not putting you on the spot or anything. That would be evil. Okay, I can't smile anymore. Ow. Yeah. So, this is Tilt speaking right now.
Hi, people.
The static is Tilt. He actually talks in binary, so yeah.
I'm assuming you're a person.
I'm Bobo77.
Yep. Next up, we have Hana-chan.
And and I'm Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
Or Hannah-chan.
And finally,
And
last
I'm
but not
Minty.
least, we have...
Minty Fresh.
Minty, hi. I think I just talked already.
Oh, God.
This is already going great.
If I knew how to put up an indication of who's speaking on the screen, I would. I don't know how. Like many things I do, I don't know it. Also, it looks like we already have a few people in the chat. Sup, Max Lee, too legit to quit. Ooh, nice name. Maximus Max, MHX Dead Phones.
Hey,
Sup, guys.
Deadphones.
Ooh.
And yeah, too legit, it's worth getting into if you
Too
have
legit to
great
quit.
self-control and you like
Yeah.
waifus. If either of those do not apply, don't. And yeah, Danux, you know exactly what we're doing here. Just this time around, we are going to be doing the, I guess, inaugural issue podcast thing of Last Waifu Tonight. This is going over all the summer waifus who are coming out in the new event in Fate Grand Order, and we have some choice bits of art up there. If you are interested, we will put up a link to a channel or a Google Drive page where all of them are listed along with the authors, or I guess artists. I'm so used to writing, I say authors all the time. So, yeah, if you want to actually see who has it, and if you have a specific pick you like, you know who to get more from. That said, I don't know how to do that right off the bat. I'll have to do it later. But, yeah, so where do you guys want to start? Any one in particular you want to look at, or just the event in general?
I'd say start with the event.
I'd probably start off with the event in general because I have it up right now.
Hmm.
The initial idea is just supposed to be building up various monuments in order to complete the quests, and each monument will be done with certain resources. Iron, wood, and stone will be the main ones that you use in order to build everything, but food and water will also be necessary for several of the plants.
Yeah,
And
definitely need to
actually,
figure out
what would it-
myself which one does stone, because I definitely want to do that. Or what does Mordred do? Food, right?
Everything. It is more great.
Okay, good.
Hold on.
we should start off with the bonuses for the series when we're doing this.
All right. Well, let's start off then. We have to go over the obvious thing, the CEs, because there's only a few of them, so let's just go through them. What do you guys think about them?
Only 6.
Good art.
They all look very
first-
interesting, but the ones that intrigue me the most are like the ignoring invincibility with
Ooh.
Pirates Party.
That is an interesting effect, and I will admit I'm glad they brought in at least something of Drake for the event, although I'm kind of disappointed she didn't get a costume.
Yeah, we'll probably get it next year.
Did they? Because I know
Her
JP
CE
hasn't had that
art
yet.
is-
Unless they're going to skip ahead. That'd be cool.
I hope not.
Yeah.
It would be interesting, though, if
I
they
don't think-
actually changed it up so we get different things early.
Would. I mean, it'd be nice for us to get something once, but I'm also really sick of the events coming out so fast.
True.
Because
Just like
it's
last.
getting harder and harder to actually have time to play when I'm just farming.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend like a while back. I was saying I don't like how fast they rush the events because it feels like we're playing catch up, and then when we eventually like catch up,
It'll
people
just
are gonna
die off,
be in the
yeah.
mood to be rushing through everything. But we're gonna have to slow down super fast, and when that happens, everyone's gonna be demanding more and more and more. But we have to slow down, and we're at the same level as JP, who we're catching up to.
Yep.
A lot of the events have been lasting only 2 weeks, so that also is the indicative for the rush.
True.
Yeah.
Although I think
Was
if
it
they
July
just
when
put a
you
week
said?
in between the 2 week events,
Yeah.
it should work out overall. It's just, I'm glad of how they're pacing out this event, because the last event was the chapter, and that was a slower release, and then there was the banners related around it, and those sort of count. Again,
XL
for my
Zero was
wallet.
4 weeks.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
that was a good pacing though.
Like I feel
really
like
was.
Fate Zero event was pretty good time, but
After
like,
that,
Rush Showdown, I felt like went on way too long.
yeah,
I was just waiting for it to end.
Rashomon went on for a while, but at the same time, it didn't rush us into the
Meant to
next one
clear out
too
the
fast.
store there.
And I'm pretty sure at one point we started, like, everyone beat Ibaraki halfway through the time limit. And we still had to wait for the next one instead of immediately going into the next phase.
I mean, on my end, I will admit I had trouble because I didn't have any support set up, so it was harder for me to do that event. But, I mean, if I did it now that I finally got waiver off the guaranteed, I can probably do it a lot easier.
I still hate how
Definitely.
I had to start again because I lost my accounts.
Oh, yeah. How are you doing about it now anyways? You got enough to build up?
Oh, I'm pretty much back where I was when I lost it.
Well, that's good.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Thank God for
bad.
that raid boss actually giving me 1,000 AP.
Oh, God.
Due to just stupid leveling.
Oh, man.
Fun.
I'm actually
Speaking of
looking
raid
forward
bosses.
to Part 2 CEs.
Ooh. Oh, God. I just need to read this comment out quickly. Luno's Soul just said, "My body is ready for this." I'm probably emphasizing it wrong, but you know what? That's awesome.
I'm looking at the chat.
If you're ready for the salt, yeah, sure.
Salt works.
So
Unless you
are
have
your-
EX luck.
Yeah, I mean, I normally
Well, I
say
mean, I didn't want
wouldn't,
to
but-
brag.
Yeah, I think it's been confirmed. I am the guy with that luck that everyone else wants to murder. From what I've heard, though,
More
still
likely
not
to
as
just
bad as
buy your
some other people.
account off you.
Oh, God. And
As
yeah,
a
Kuro,
wise man
another
once
stream.
said, would you rather be burned alive or just asphyxiated? Both methods are quite good.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Alright, so back to the CE. Which ones are you guys waiting for?
This might sound a little odd.
Actually gonna use?
This definitely will sound odd, but the one I'm really looking forward to is the one you can get in the friend points gotcha for Boudica. Just gotta say,
Oh, fair enough.
that
Yeah.
is.
That's pretty.
I did not realize that was
Does help
official.
A lot.
However, I feel like a lot of the arts heroes don't have issues with surviving, so I don't really know if the defense would do much
Yeah,
or really benefit much.
I will fully admit, other than Drake's CE, which is in like invincibility pierce, which is interesting, I don't like them as function, but for the art, a lot of them I thought were fan art that was maybe a little not safe for work. It's like, are they actually? But then you found out it's real and it's in the game and well
I'll
now.
admit the Atalanta is amazing.
Oh, God, yes.
I mean, that E. CE.
I don't know. I like the event one, the
Carmilla? How do you say her name?
Summertime Mistress one.
Yes.
Yes.
It's. I kind of wish they had put her in the sun just to see if she's full on vampire or just plays the role.
That's just cool.
Although, so help us, if she starts
Where are you
sparkling,
looking
we have to
if
murder
it
her.
Starts melting.
Oh God.
Oh, hey, Flame King. What's up, man? Thanks for dropping in. Oh, man.
So, like, if we're not talking about function form yet, then yeah, definitely Summertime Mistress looks freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I am definitely going to try and learn break it as soon as possible.
It's a good CE too, so I really like that
Yeah,
one.
you can get it just through the quests because then you get the one and then just trade them all from what you find in stores.
True.
You'll find one under each one of them, and it costs about 300 of whatever it is, whatever material it is.
I am wondering just how much of a grind this is going to be, because I'm kind of short on regular golden apples, and I'd rather not use rainbow apples to get this event done.
It's a bit of a grind.
Oh.
It is a grind.
It's not like
will
terrible.
be a very big rock.
All right. Oh, we just got a challenge from Kuro in the chat. And I know they didn't mean it as a challenge, but this is going to be fighting
Every
words.
servant have a boom.
Okay, everyone, quickly, choose which servant out of the summer you think is going to be the most, just the best one. I know who I'm picking, but I'm kind of curious to see who else is going to choose the wrong one. I mean, someone else. Pick your poison.
Oh gosh.
All right, who wants to walk up to the chopping block first?
Tilt, go ahead.
Yeah, Tilt.
Pick your favorite summer servant.
Yes. You know there's a right one. Pass doesn't count. Did he mute himself? I think he
Hold
muted
on, I have
himself.
to go find it somewhere else.
Ah. All right, in that case, Bobo, you're the next sacrifice.
I'm trapped. I actually was gonna say the Archer Artoria because I tried her a little bit when I played over in the JP server.
Yeah?
She was just fun to have and just the squirt gun blasting all over the place. Never got to launch off her Noble Phantasm though. Lasted too short.
There's a joke in there somewhere, and I'm too mature to make it. Yes.
Okay, we'll just all imagine that joke.
I'm sure it went off fast,
She
though.
looks pretty decent with her not having the main problem of the gain CE stars, but she still has her increased priority attack, and she even has a recover own MP and reduces. But there is a demerit for that for reducing the Noble Phantasm gauge. But she also increases the party's defense for 3 turns as well.
True. I mean, functionally, they're all amazing. That's definitely the case. All right. In that case, Hannah or Minty, do you want to go first or second? Take your pick.
I can go.
Or second, I guess.
I actually kind of liked Marie Caster.
Really?
She's pretty good with support, but I still think I like Yeah, okay. I think I still like Artoria Archer better. She's one of those units where it's kind of much better to have her MP2. So it's a little bit of a I like her, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna go and pull for her kind of a thing. But it's probably tied between the two because I mean, if you have her as NP1, she's a little lackluster from what I've experienced playing on JP. She can recharge her MP much better as an MP2 servant.
Oh, I see.
So I'm kind of tied between the two. I like the both of them.
And Minty, you're last up.
Well, I'm going to go with the obviously correct answer of Tama Lancer because Tamamo is best waifu, period. And also, with so many male servants in the game, it's going to be great to have that just little extra niche, especially since most of the other anti-male servants are Medivh or just not usable.
You make a valid point, especially since it gives one more reason not to use Maeve.
She has trouble charging up her Noble Phantasm quickly due to only having 1 arts card.
Yeah, but I mean, you can still get art quick with the double quick card.
And with the proliferation of every single damn person putting their caster and support as freaking waiver.
Plus that, yeah.
Every person.
I'm guilty.
Yeah. I'm just being the odd one out and putting it as Sanzo still.
Skill that really will help her as a tank.
That's true.
I have bad news for you all, though. Just terrible bit of news. You're all wrong. The best one is Mordred.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
It's so obvious. How can anyone miss it? I mean, She is literally a wave clear who clears with a wave. She has a pun as her noble phantasm. That is the best possible waifu in this entire event. I mean, functionally, yeah, there are better ones, but the pun, it is the pun. She's a wave clearing wave of waves.
She can just sort of take it out. And also has a guts NP charge as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, I will admit, I kind of wish it was a floating guts rather than a timed guts, but that would be a little overpowered.
Yeah. But also that increasing her own arch performance for 3 turns, like she's Archer.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Emmy.
I mean, when I get her, and I will get her, I fully intend to bring in the old-fashioned method of Mikon, going in with regular Tamamo, and Sanzo for her last ability to buff up Gain, just to see how many times I can completely crush everyone with Mordred's NP in a row.
He actually works very well in synergy with the Archer Artoria as well. They have pretty much the exact same skill.
True, but she doesn't fire waves, so it's invalid.
AoE compared to the other one, which is just anti-unit.
Haha, you fool. You have tried to argue with an idiot, and you have failed because you have tried. Wait, what?
Agreed with you.
Damn it!
That was your first mistake.
Everyone's feet.
I don't know. If we're talking about that, then I feel like Artoria does a better job because she has territory creation.
She recharged with her ability.
True.
She can fire it off a bit faster.
But I think we're also missing one obvious and actual gameplay-related mechanic here. Mordred is a 4-star. There's a much better chance of getting MP2 or plus on her.
You are correct. True. AoE, it reduces their NP gauge by 1, and the chance to actually drain it increases to 90% at its max NP level.
And again, it's not something you really rely on, but if it happens, it's nice.
That's true, and I think you can still... can you buff her with Ozymandias?
Oh yeah, that would do percentages.
Ozymandias can buff everyone.
He's kind of broken that way.
I think you can make it 100%.
Although I would really hate to deal with that because he would just suck up all the stars. I would want to give to her instead.
That's true. And she doesn't have any crit gather, so that's unfortunate. Don't want anyone competing with stars for her.
Yeah. I will admit, though, we are all missing one waifu in this list that when I went and did the waifu report recording earlier, I completely missed.
It's Roar Martha, isn't it?
Well, Lancer?
Probably. But actually, and I think no one's even mentioned it yet, Helena is in this event. Yeah, she's in the CE. Like, we got Ryder, Drake. We have Atalante because she has her CE, which is really damn cute. We have Boudica, because she's actually wearing the same amount of clothes as her NP1 version, or her Ascension 1. But everyone forgets that the Epic Mealtime CE, the 4-star gold in the second banner, it features Edison, Tesla, and Helena. And Edison and Tesla are basically having a dick measuring contest, and she's just laying there going, really, guys? And it's such an I'm done with this look that it is absolutely amazing. It's just a level of complete moe cute that is just unbeatable.
I haven't even touched on the free 4-star that you get, Scathach.
Oh, baby, when we get to that one.
She show later, I guess.
Really? She'll show later? Oh, God. That's like a... I'm going to steal that.
Oh, gosh.
Yep.
She is like one of...
She is basically the quick assassin that we're all gonna get.
Yeah, because she's
fantastic.
Oh, wait, the 3-star CE is also fun from the second
AoE.
I don't remember what the second one is.
Second skill, it's a recover 1 ally's HP and reduce 1 ally's damage taken for a turn.
Oh, that's rather nice.
Last one is the invincibility break and increased quick performance.
I will admit, though, that even though I'm more preferential to waifu, the fact that they did include a few husbandos in the second round is appreciable. That said, I'm glad that we have so many good waifus.
Yeah. Fair.
We
I
do.
like that 5-star CE. Bedivere looks nice.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised they went with that so soon after Camelot, because I wonder if they didn't realize just how much people hate some of those douchebags now, or if they were thinking just having Bedivere included with Camelot would be enough to get people to go for it.
Maybe.
I think it's just the abilities itself that they're going for it.
Yeah, the actual effects of the cards are really nice. Like, quick card effectiveness.
It's pretty much
increased
what you
10%.
got with the Partake with the King, except now it's done for quick cards instead of Buster.
And an NP gush 50% still
God.
battle before you max limit break. So
That actually only increases by 10%, but it's the same as Partake with the King, as I said, except for quick cards.
yeah.
Also, Danox, actually Helena is in the first one, but on a CE only. But
yeah, she's in the second one as an actual servant.
really, I actually wasn't aware of that. Huh.
Yeah, she has some nice water packs that she's toting on her back.
Oh,
heavy
I thought you were
weapons
being I thought that was
That was
innuendo at
not
first.
a joke. Not an obscure joke.
Oh my. And yes, Mr. Dark Soul, this game should be called Unlimited Waifu Works. That would make perfect sense.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
That's the working title.
Wouldn't even be surprised if that was, like you said, the working title. And if we would go back and find the original documents, that's what they have at the top. And to quote Shadow in the chat, 100% maximum no chill. Because it's the beach, so it's
another
pretty hot.
person who's watched it.
Oh, hell yeah.
We love
Lazy
you.
Asher Crow is awesome, although they've recently changed their name to Project Mouthwash officially, so I'm not sure everyone knows about that yet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. As long as we've all watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that thing.
Still waiting on episode 3.
Oh, yeah,
4-ish.
definitely.
So want that badly.
All right. Now let's move on to the actual servants. So let's go with the one we all know we want. The free servant, Scathach Assassin. Your thoughts?
Whew. Oh, man.
I said earlier,
have to talk about
is pretty much
She's just
quick
good.
hacking.
Yeah.
Main things going for it is just its quick start generation. It can be paired well with stuff like Jack the Ripper and Cursed Arm. And Noble Phantasm is also going to be quick with a chance to inflict death. And then dealing damage to everyone.
I'm honestly wondering how she'll work out paired with her regular version.
You can increase the quickness with the regular version as well.
True. But then again, the regular version, I know she can target other people with it, but I've never seen a reason not to target herself. Because, is there anyone
Because it
better
just
besides Jack?
increases the damage it does against a broken Gilgamesh.
Yeah. True. Yeah. I will admit, even though her performance is very much underwhelming, and from what
also
I've heard,
does
she
have
never
a-
gets any like rate up interludes, or not rate up, but improvement interludes. Art wise, like for sheer waifu factor,
Up there.
yeah. I can see a lot of
Looks
people
great.
playing
Especially
this
since
event to get
stage
one
one.
copy of her and not caring about the rest because they just want the one.
I wouldn't do that. No, she's definitely worth NP5ing, especially because she's free and she's actually a
See,
really
I've been
good
checking
AoE
online.
assassin.
I'm still not sure if you get 1 or if you get 5.
No, you get all the copies
Yeah,
to
that-
max.
Yeah, you do get all
right off
copies.
the bat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
but
multi.
She's too good
Guinness,
to
gotta love
leave
it.
out not NP5.
The only
She's
thing
a
she's
really
really-
good AoE assassin.
The only thing she's really good is it being an AoE assassin, because currently we only have, what, 2 other AoE assassins?
Shootin' and Phantom,
yeah,
right?
and they're limited.
Yeah.
So
Wait, who's the other
I
one?
would definitely try and get all the copies of her for this event.
I will admit though, as much as I like Shootin' as support abilities, I've just been underwhelmed with her actual attack when you use her to clear a wave. If she's not specifically good
Sure,
against it or
but-
berserkers, I just have noticed it's underwhelming.
Yeah, a little
You need
bit.
a
And her
status up
turn
that you wanna
chance is
use
a
her
little
for.
too low.
Yeah, although I will fully admit, when you do have her NP up there and you just drop her abilities, drop her NP, and then switch her out the next turn, she has a great effect on any boss you might be going against. But other than that, honestly, I just go straight waiver usually.
Yeah. I don't know. Unless you're
Because
there.
I borrow guests, and if I find shooting, I normally use it against dragons.
Oh, yeah, fair. But, like, she's kind of just useful only if you can continually spam her NP. So you can't just have her alone. You definitely need some support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
even
gotta
then,
need,
she doesn't return it as well as other characters do.
Yeah.
I like her as a character just for what she can do. And her abilities are quite impressive. But at the same time, I'm hoping it's... Assassin Shisho would probably be fit in the same way for me. She may not be the best at what she does, but she'll do it consistently enough, I'm hoping. If she doesn't do that, well, the art's nice.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that I am kind of not looking forward to is with Summer Shisho. Her farming required to level her skills and to ascend her is really annoying.
How bad are we talking?
You need lots of scarabs and seashells and seeds, and not everyone has a whole lot of that. So
I'm already short on scarabs just trying to get Nitocris to her last ascension.
Oh gosh, don't. I need like 300 evil bones, and I just forget it.
Oh god, that's not worth it. That is not worth it. I mean, I literally tried farming evil bones for a couple days, and I got 4 of them after 20 hours.
Ooh, okay. I thought I was doing bad.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't a solid 20 hours. It was like an hour here, 4 hours there, 3 there. That said...
Oh, okay. I spent like 5 hours just to get 20 evil bones, I think. I thought that was really bad. I was going insane.
It is.
Just seeing drop, like, round after round after round, there was just no drops, and every single enemy I'm fighting was a skeleton. Like, are you kidding me?
Actually,
I was getting odd luck, though.
But it's all dragon teeth.
Oh,
God. The evil bones.
I had the weirdest luck, though. When I was getting them, there was no bones dropping, but I got like 6 or 7 constant drops of the gold lancer ember. Just happened to get a lot of them. And this was back in Fuyuki, too, so it was kind of weird.
Huh. Well, lucky you.
Yeah, the thing is, I didn't need them because all my lancers are fully leveled up at this point that I care about.
Oof. Oh, gosh.
So I just kept throwing them into Ku Altar. It's like, well, that's going to do nothing, but I need them.
Ugh. Oh, man.
Yeah, who I also was farming for. So I then reached the limit. I was like, well, I still can't upgrade them. I still have all these embers I can't use.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Yeah, I was farming chains and bones just so I could ascend my Jack Spook while I was pulling for Nitocris. And oh boy, I was going crazy.
Understandable, unfortunately.
I mean, I haven't started farming medals because I have MP5 Saber lot, but...
Well, you've already finished the story, right?
Probably start doing that.
You finished the story, right?
Good luck.
Thank you, much needed.
You're gonna need it.
I've heard it's also a nightmare, so...
When I was farming medals for him, I went on the gate because I literally just finished the castle today, so I couldn't use that.
Fair enough.
Not worth it. Not worth it.
But yeah, ugh.
I mean, I like Saberlot, but he is one of the guys I might grail, though, just because I want him at 90, because he's just so damn good. Like, even when his skills aren't up... Yeah.
Alright, so we're getting a bit off topic.
Yeah,
Shall we move on to the next servant that we're all looking forward to?
Alright. Which one's the one you're looking forward to?
Just need Shisho, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the only servant we need, guys.
Yep, just Shisho. It's the only one that matters, yeah.
So, Christmas event.
Oh, God.
So, Christmas.
Jail turn.
Yes.
Speaking of Lancers.
Not touching that one.
Alright.
I have 2 that actually come up in this one. Tamamo no Mei and Kiyohime, as I recall. correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let's do
Tamamo, our
Kiyo then.
4-star.
What do you guys think about Kiyo?
So she's basically works like Shisho, except a 4-star.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Oh, you mean regular Shisho? For a
Shisho
second, I got
doesn't have-
confused.
Yeah. Kiyo has
No.
the mat enhancement though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so her buster is gonna be amazing
Yes.
at 12%. Oh,
Also, the male
Really?
specification is a
No.
lot more general than the specifications that Shisho has. Still common, but, well, right now common. I think Shisho's might be more common as the game progresses.
Mm-hmm.
I will admit,
Definitely going to be more common.
yeah, I will admit though, as much as I oh, sorry, I got confused with Kiyo, or Kiyo and Tamamo. When it comes to Kiyo, I'm not quite sure what to think about her, honestly. I like her just because I like her character, and I love her art. Especially that first ascension that you get her on is just... It looks like a final ascension for other characters.
I actually would have preferred her if she kept her first ascension art.
Hmm.
I liked it better than the other ones. I don't know.
I actually I have to agree with you there.
Hmm.
She does have a high damage output for what she does, though.
Yes, true. She can hit like a truck, though.
Increasing the buster performance in order to deal up to 1000% of her normal damage, and also inflicting burn and a good chance of healing her skills.
Damn.
so like she's gonna be a buster killer at the end. Once you get everything max ascended and max leveled, her third skill's
Even
gonna
the stuff that
do.
you use for ascension and skill enhancement isn't that hard to find. Well, maybe the seashells, but you're gonna be finding those throughout the event.
Yeah, but you're also gonna have in Okeanos, they're gonna open up the hidden island, which will let you farm them.
Oh, really?
Oh,
It's true.
yeah.
Does the summer event
Yeah.
take place in Okeanos then?
They said it was a mysterious island.
Okeanos.
That's interesting.
On Okeanos, just 50 miles.
Perhaps. We don't know. The event page didn't really specify, so. we
Well,
can only
new
guess.
headcanon confirmed.
But anyway, yeah, it'll be a 30% defense demerit for the enemy, plus 30% buster enhancement with her second ability, plus the madness
Also,
enhancement.
30% crit removal.
Oh yeah, I keep
Yeah,
forgetting
she's
about that
gonna
aspect.
Just tear people up.
Very fast recharge times at 5 turns each. That's not very common for stuff to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
She'll be launching them off very, very often, assuming
True.
she survives the entire thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Well, assuming you don't run her alone,
Hmm.
you should be okay. Because downtime is really, really short. Like for all her skills, they last 3 turns, whatever the effect.
And they have a 5-turn cooldown, right, at max?
Cooldown's only 5, so you pretty much have downtime of 2.
Not
It's
bad.
not too bad.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys want to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with Casta Marie then. I just got to say right off the bat, I don't know much about her actual utility, but I have seen the animations they gave her, and I just want to say that DW really put in a lot of time to actually giving her animations worth watching. Like the inclusion of the beach ball as part of her attack combo is very much appreciable as far as I'm concerned.
She has a lot of health, and Game Press, they rank it 6th amongst all of the servants.
Actually, yeah, I do agree though. She's a really good support character. Especially with all of the skills that have more than one buff to them.
Mm-hmm.
I think she would work really well with a lot of servants.
See, her beach flower is also very fast with the increasing damage for everyone by 20% and star rate generation of male allies by 42% for the next 3 turns, with the cooldown only being 5, so you have a down period of 2 turns. A charm that also reduces defense, inflicting a curse, but also increases their NP gauge by 1. 7 turns to recharge, so a good way in order to keep them defanged for a turn while also wailing on them super hard.
Not bad.
And then finally, her Goddess Metamorphosis, which will probably be the one that everyone wants to increase quickly. It grants them invincibility, it increases their critical damage by 50%, it increases their crit star generation rate by 50%, NP generation, debuff resist, and healing received for 1 turn will all increase by 50%. But also it will stun her for the next turn, with a cooldown of 6 turns afterwards.
And that would be bad, but didn't we just recently get a servant who removes debuffs from the team? Also, you know, you could just... What was it? The CE you would normally put onto... Oh, Jean CE. The mirror one. That would work well on her, but I think there's better choices that you could just try and work around.
Grants herself all those buffs and the debuff. The other thing she has for her Noble Phantasm is another male hater, actually. Its standard damage is 1000% at Noble Phantasm 5, and the charge will increase to 200% at maximum amount.
How much?
Additional damage.
I missed that percentage. Did you say 200?
Damage done to... The Noble Phantasm 5 is 10 times what they normally say her attack is. They add another 200% onto that with just against males.
That is a thing. I will admit, though, her animations are...
She is kicking them in the balls.
Yeah. I just like to say, on top of everyone, or alongside everyone who already beat Camelot already, we might have made a mistake.
What was the mistake?
Not having her to kick Tristan in the balls. Oh, come on. I'm not the only one thinking
I'm
it.
lucky then.
Well, I'm
I
glad
might
I didn't
actually
beat it
get
yet.
her.
I might say
No comment, because I beat it already and I don't want to say.
Yeah. I mean, if there was a way to refight him somehow, I would consider that a worthwhile spend time. Yeah, just saying.
But, I mean, we're not just here to talk about their skills and stats. We're also here to talk about, you know, them being grade A waifu. Have you seen that third Ascension art?
Yes.
Why, maybe? Shameless plug for the Discord. There's a link to it somewhere, maybe. I'm not sure I put it down there. But we have plenty of art of it if you're interested. And art.
Yes, lots of.
Yeah. For anyone
art
wondering, we're actually
posting
doing the audio
for
through
this
Discord right now.
Really big.
Oh, man. I think with
so shall we move on?
Does
Then?
have
Bet.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And now we're all talking at once? Oh, sure. I say that and no one actually talks. Ugh. Fail. And Carefree Dot's only on chapter 12. I am so sorry, Dot, for spoiling the ending of Camelot for you today. I am so sorry. I am a monster. Fear me.
Ooh.
And Vork, as tempting as I am, I didn't like the
Spoilers, they
control
all
scheme in
die.
Brave Souls. And yes, Lone Wolf
talk about
Jedi.
the archers next.
Art.
Yes,
we could-
next person.
Yeah, sure. Who wants to do Archer?
Talk about archers first, or should we go for the singulars?
The Singlers?
I'm fine.
We have Caster, Marie Antoinette, and our ruler, Mary.
Well, we already covered Caster, so let's go with Ruler then.
Okay.
Oh, the one where we punch dragons into people.
Oh, God, yeah.
The punchy saint.
I have to ask, because I was
Yeah.
watching the NP and I wasn't sure I saw this right, but does she punch the dragon after throwing it on someone?
I think she does.
Yes.
Yes.
How does that work? Because it seems like it'd be protecting them.
Yeah,
Look,
except
I mean,
it's Martha, and she just wants to throw shit at people.
how much of a Dio reference is she anyways? Like, did they alter her voice to make it more so, or... Did they?
Yes. just yes. That's how much of a Dio reference.
Well, I'm actually more excited.
All
then.
her skills are really, really good. With there being a NP booster and also a heal skill, and then even one for doing additional damage against demons, divine, and undead.
Ah. And it looks like Tilt's back. Wondering if he's not muted, is he?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I don't hear
Yeah, I
him,
guess he's
though.
still having
I don't
mic
know.
issues.
Oh, there you are.
Are you back?
So it can probably generate some decent stars.
Looks like you're still having mic
Also,
issues.
even
Tilt.
reduces the.
Sorry, man.
It's gonna take a lot of gems.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
I'm trying to avoid looking at what it's going to cost just to upgrade these skills and them because. Oh boy.
Oh.
Ignorance is bliss.
Pain. That's what it's going to cost.
Oh, yeah.
Pain.
This came up.
A lot of pain.
As much as trying to
okay,
farm
she's
for
not
the
the worst
metals
one.
or evil bones, but still 12 dragon pieces and 6 of those teardrop shaped things will probably be the most difficult.
I think I might be out of those,
The
honestly.
rest is just gems. Or of every type of gem, and you can essentially level up each of her skills to level 7.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not horrible. I think a lot of us have enough of the dragon's reverse scale.
I might be
think
running
the
low,
only
actually.
issue would maybe be the bloodstone tears, and if you just don't have enough of the other gems.
Yeah.
Not awful, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think the big one, though, will be finding out if we're going to be able to farm them, or it's just better to wait until we have an event that infinitely respawns whenever we win, like Nerofest. I'm pretty sure that happens there.
Oh, I don't remember.
I actually don't know. It's like I remember looking it up, but I completely forgot.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, and for anyone who just jumped in, right now we're discussing the upcoming waifus in Fate Grand Order, specifically the summer event, which are currently being featured in the box right to my left. Not all of that is in-game art. In fact, none of it is, but it's very representative of exactly what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh.
Waifu
Actually, I was
Simulator.
gonna say I don't like farming for John, Vanilla John, or Amakusa, because they need so many hearts.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather farm for dragon scales or bloodstone tears.
Yeah. And besides, everything else should come along eventually with just 4 of each gem and 4 of each statue being needed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Although I'm already running short on a lot of the statues just because I've been upgrading so many people, trying to get them just further
Statues, but it
along
also
during
has
that
to be the
event.
golden shiny ones as well.
Yeah, the farming, man, that is what the grind really is.
Yeah.
Joy.
I will say, though, at least in terms of some of the waifus we've seen so far, as much as I would love to throw myself into farming for them, I might just settle for a copy of them and come to them later whenever there's an opportunity. But when it comes to people I want to do right away, I just realized how that sounds. Want to upgrade. I'm not quite sure who would be the best option. Because as much as I like Martha Ruler, she doesn't really fit the niche I'm looking for. Because when it comes to a ruler, I want someone who's highly defensive and can just tank everything. And I don't think Martha really feels that because she's more of a damage dealer.
She is.
She also has heavy healing as well.
True.
You can charge her NP, and give her the heal so she can last longer, and then an additional damage dealer against demons, divine, and undead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, those aren't bad traits, but
They just don't seem ruler-esque.
true.
Yeah, she's not really there for defense purposes.
She's a meme. I mean, she's a good meme that has survivability, but I am wondering,
She's
does
a
anyone know
ruler,
if they
after
ever
all.
get interludes to buff their skills later on?
Martha Ruler does not.
None of the summer servants do, I don't think, at this time. Or if ever.
I mean, I was kind of thinking maybe they would in JP in the next year, but from what I've heard, they don't do that either.
Yeah, I don't see anything for Martha Ruler at all, even in JP.
Well, we can always hope that they change that in this year's JP and slowly move those to us faster. Sort
Yeah,
of.
but I'd rather not be like that one server where they're running Christmas event right now.
What? Are they really moving that fast?
Silly.
Yeah, they skipped all
Korea?
of the dead weeks and they just went back to back to back to back to back, and now they're running Christmas.
Oh God.
What's the point? It's Christmas in July. There's no.
I think
There's no point.
I think that is literally the joke right there.
It's so stupid. Why would you want to catch up that fast? You're just gonna get to JP and then not know what's gonna happen like the rest of the people.
Yeah, and I think at this point, most of us, like, even though I'm avoiding spoilers, I know enough just from unfortunate osmosis that I kind of have an idea what's coming. Also, Jacob in the chat just asked which is the banner to pull on. I would normally just say, what do you need to fill out your team composition? If you need an archer, pull on the second one. If you need a wave clear, pull on the first one for a rider Mordred. If you need memes, pull on the first one for a rider Mordred. If you want waifus, every single banner. Both of them are amazing.
Yeah, rulers down on the second banner, FYI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruler and archer on the second one.
Tall
Those are the ones to
Lancer.
really chase if you need a ruler or an archer. If you need a lancer, for some reason, definitely the first banner. Or a good wave clear rider.
Yeah.
Or just honestly anyone.
I would, but Tama Lancer is not a suitable unit for every team. It's a bit more of a if you know what you're doing kind of a thing.
Well, I'm out.
As your Soul Lancer, I don't think it's as beneficial. But if you have none, then I would still pull for her.
Yep.
Who are we talking about now?
I think we should move on to
Tama Lancer.
who?
We just did Tamamo Lancer.
Yeah, we did Tamamo,
Dun
Kyo,
Lancer, Martha Ruler.
Martha.
Caster Marie, Mordred. Oh, we didn't do Mordred yet.
Kyo.
I think we did
no,
Kyo.
we didn't do
And those-
Mordred. You're right.
You want to do Mordred?
Shisho.
Could have phrased that better.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing happened.
Dustin.
Moving
Mordred
along.
with tan lines.
All right. Let's talk about the best servant in this entire event, Mordred.
Who wants to
Arch
do it?
performance enhanced for 3 turns with a 5-turn cooldown on your max levels, so that's going to have a 2-turn recharge. An evasion skill, and the gut status that also charges her NP gauge.
Yep.
This gut status does extend for 3 turns.
And I think I've already made myself clear on why I love her, just because, 1, Mordred, 2, smiling.
And also the fact that you drew her in as your first 5-star.
And second, technically. Yeah, I got MP2 Mordred before I got anyone else.
Somewhat lackluster at only 50% of the standard, but the drain chance of their NP gauge also increases up to 90% at the highest level of overcharge.
Yeah. Although reaching MP5 is so
assuming-
rare.
Yeah, and that's assuming someone here wants to NP5 her. I'm not
Assume 60%
suggesting,
because
but
most people
You'd have to wail a
Wink,
lot.
wink, nudge, nudge. Airier.
What was that?
Oh,
I
it's gonna
didn't
take a
mean
while.
to
for you
say it that way.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, that's medals for the skills. Yeesh.
What?
Yeah, it's a bit. I'm just. Ugh.
Oh, see.
Just to ascend her, you need 16.
How
Then you
many?
still have.
Don't say per level.
You
Don't
need
say per
6
level.
Oh, no. You need 16 just to ascend her.
And
And
you
then
need
you
24.
still need 24 per skill.
Oh god,
So
I think I just died a little.
enjoy.
Why? I mean, why? Dear God, why?
And you still need 20 homunculus babies
Yeah,
for
that's
each
doable.
skill.
That's annoying, but doable.
And I haven't mentioned the bloodstone tears yet, which is
No.
12 per skill.
No, why? Why did you? Oh god, damn.
Not
have
to
to
mention
nerf
to
it
ascend her,
somehow.
You need 30 dragon.
Just watching my
Yeah,
dreams
you still
just
need
go
30
down the
dragon
drain.
fangs to ascend.
She is a
Three
farm.
Dragon Fangs isn't that bad because dailies.
True. Now that they're
Yeah.
coming out more, that's good. It will suck, though, when we start running low on the proof of hero, now that they're not getting them daily. That will be
Yes,
weird.
yeah.
Go back to pirates and knights.
Oh, God. I don't even want to think about that. There's nothing worse than having to wail for something you don't actually are used to using.
It's fast, though, when it's able to produce an arch chain very quickly. Added to that 2 quicks for more NP charge.
True.
Oof. Just
So,
no.
well, she's
I'm
not going to
looking
have
at
the
that.
highest NP power or going to be one of your strongest servants for a while. It will be spamming that noble phantasm a lot.
Hmm.
Like a Kentucky, and then charge it to the max.
I'll be honest, I've actually had very little luck charging Kentucky that fast. Just because every time I'm up, he gets one... He might get 2 like a buster out, maybe 1 arts. But then I never see his quicks together. They're just never together, and it's so annoying to build a chain with him when I can't do that.
Happened at least 5 times already since I've gotten him.
Hmm. Let's see now.
So she's able to survive quite a while with just both a guts and an evasion. That also increases her crit star generation there.
True.
Yeah, I like that skill. It's really useful. But not gonna be pulling for her. Enjoy farming for her. All those items.
See, now you are going to get her. Just to spite you.
Damn it. Stupid
Got the
desire sensor.
archers and a caster left, I believe.
See, I'm just
Like,
reading the
I
chat
truly
right
do
now.
not want Antoinette
Oops.
At all.
Apparently my luck has inspired murder. Mine.
With this protection program,
Oh, God, this is going to go bad.
Let's move on before somebody gets stabbed.
because we've been doing all
Will
the
laugh.
singles.
Oh, God.
Dear Lord.
Yep.
But yeah, who do we have left?
And in bombing.
Caster,
The best
Antoinette,
Yuri pirates.
and the 2 archers.
Well, let's do one of the archers first. So, Yuri Pirates.
Yay. Let's see.
So a well-balanced one with 2 arts and 2 buster and a quick. And she's able to launch. And she has an attack bonus that takes 5 turn cooldown at max. But the attack isn't that great at only 19.5% bonus for everyone. Stars of male allies, like Tamamo before her. She does also have an increase her own attack, but also grants herself a gut status. And also removes debuffs. Increases a debuff resistance for 3 turns. Oh. Debuff resistance is down for 3 turns.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And all of them are relatively quick, except the treasure hunt, which is a crit star absorption and gaining crit stars.
Really?
I like that her extra has 5 hits. Makes it pretty easy to get some nice crit stars.
Actually, do I?
True.
You know, this might sound odd, but just to one of the guys in the chat quickly, Ninja, I think I might own Fatal Frame. I'm not sure, though. Completely off topic, though. Sorry.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, as per the rider version, the lower the HP, the more damage she does on her NP.
Yeah. Although this one, because she has guts, is slightly better. That said...
Yeah. Still kind of dangerous to keep her in limbo, where she's low damage, doesn't die, so she can...
Or if the guts is triggered on the first attack and the second one hits her.
If you put her on a Black Grail anyway, you're also going to increase that. So she's just going to be a glass cannon either way.
Although it is an interesting effect that this is one of the few times where Black Grail is an upside without detriment. Because the loss of health is actually desired.
Sending her is not going to be hard with it. only requiring 5 of the snake guys, 8 of the octuplet crystals, and then another 12 of the shells and 6 of the
Oh,
claws.
forget it. You need 60 chains for each skill.
Oh God, 60.
Yeah, and then 12 black grease for each.
That's doable. Like not easily, but 60.
No, I think the chains are worse.
Oh God.
They better have more chain drops in the future.
Well,
Otherwise,
there's
that's gonna
other
be very-
places that drop it, but I don't remember.
Unless
if the
Babylon
rate is
drops
any
like 10
better.
per a node, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, there are, like, in the future, I don't want to spoil it, but there are in the future places where you can also farm chains. I just don't recall the rates off the top of my head. I would not expect them to be great. at all.
Yeah. I
Just
mean,
putting that out
in
there.
Camelot, they haven't been so bad yet. I average about 4 every, 2 or 3 runs, so it's not too bad. It's not good either,
Yeah, it's not the worst. I think maybe the medals are probably a little worse off. I haven't farmed medals yet, so I don't know.
but
But
yeah.
I have farmed the chains, and it is pretty annoying, but it's not.
If you have a good Nidocris with you, you can clear the first 2 waves instantly.
Yeah, definitely wave clears will save you a lot of time.
My problem with Nidocris is I just haven't been able to get the Scarab. I have just enough from the events, but there's just like 2 missing. I don't know where to get them from. I think it's the temple, but for some reason I just can't get them to drop there. It's kind of annoying.
Should we talk about Archer Artoria next?
Oh, you mean Squirtoria?
Yeah, the Squirtle.
Squirtle. Oh man.
It is
I don't
very well
know.
balanced with 2 archers, 2 quick and a buster, allowing for NP generation very fast. Also has an arts performance and party defense buff for 3 turns on her first skill, 20% to the defense and 30% buff to the arts down of 6 turns after you activated it.
Not bad.
Cooldown for an HP regen of 5,000 and a reduction of her NP gauge by 10%.
I didn't realize it was that high.
And
Yeah,
she has
it's
an
really
8
not much of a demerit.
a charisma bonus essentially for 18% and a star generation of 38% bonus for all the male allies, and the cooldown of 5 turns, each of those lasting 3 turns.
That last one, honestly, it's not bad, but other than Kintoki and Fuma, I really wouldn't even bother using it for star generation, and it's a general charisma ability. They're kind of a dime a dozen.
Making
Yeah,
it
they're
easier
not
for
That
you,
said-
it's only going to require dragon teeth, conch cells, horns, and a couple of the seeds. 10 of them in total.
That
You need
actually makes
30
it better.
medals just to fully ascend her.
But thankfully her skills don't need any.
Yes, yeah, thank goodness.
So in other
And
words, she's a 5-star
Dragon
not because of her
Balls.
abilities, which are good, but because she's actually ascendable.
Yes.
I don't know, I really like her.
And her noble phantasm. 15,000. I'm sorry. It's wrong.
Oy.
It's going to be a single target one that deals a lot of damage with a 70% chance to reduce their noble phantasm gauge by 1, and will also recharge her own.
I do kind of like,
Anywhere
though.
between 20 to 30%
Ooh.
for the normal people.
I will admit, though, one of the things I like, just design-wise, is that she is a counterpoint to Mordred. Where Mordred is a wave clear with a wave, she's a single target squirt gun. And that is actually something that seemed to
she
be
still
taken into
carries
account in
Excalibur.
character creation.
He also has some of the highest HP as well, with number 10 out of all of them, and her attack is number 24.
How many servants are there at this
Yeah,
point,
I
anyways?
30.
Yeah, you definitely want her to be spamming her NP, and her
Yeah.
NP definitely helps herself with that. So really, really useful.
In order to have more help, Tamamo standard will absolutely help in that recharge.
Yeah, it's just MP spam for days. Just destroy the other.
Oh, yeah.
But the only thing is, it's kind of like I mentioned before. She's a lot better if she's MP2.
And that's
But
probably the
MP1 is
biggest
still
reason I won't
usable.
go for her personally.
Yeah, it's just the only thing is, well, she's usable. She's definitely usable at MP1. Just a little lackluster I would
And all her
definitely
skills
prefer
are
MP2.
easy to, relatively easy in order to get charged up to their level 10.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
But unlike the other
Better than
servants, if you get
Sparrows.
her, charging these skills up is possible. Which for a lot of the other ones, oh boy.
Yeah.
That would
Level
revolve
6
around a
will be easy
lot of
because
rainbow
we're
apples.
sort of in the glut of dragon fangs.
Yes.
Conches and horns and seeds, however, are going to be what you're going to be grinding for. And she only needs a total of
It's
30
not-
medals in order to get fully ascended.
Yeah. Those are a bit of a pain because the bicorn.
Yeah.
That's where they're from.
Don't we
and-
have bicorns showing up in the summer event, though?
And I think they are on a
Uh,
daily. I'm not sure which one, though.
No, not daily.
No, they're not.
In
Yeah.
the summer quest.
Wait, sorry, they dropped from Spriggans.
Bicorn horn
spirit
drops from a
roots.
Oh,
Spriggan?
crap. The bicorn horn.
Wait, no, I was talking about the spirit roots.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
things.
I was kind of confused for a
Yeah.
second there.
During the part 1 event shop, you can get the unicorn, the horn.
Hmm.
There's
Yeah, the
20.
bicorn thing.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I don't know. Not too bad because you can farm spirit roots in America,
Yeah.
and it's not a
True.
terrible rate if I remember correctly.
Oh, after Artoria, we have one last servant, Marie Antoinette as a caster.
I think we actually mentioned her already.
Yeah, we did kind of mention her.
But she's
But we
worth
can
another one
go
because
over
it's
her a
Marie.
little bit.
Vive la France! Ready, everyone?
In the,
No, we're not doing that.
having 3 arts, so she got herself a couple other skills. Essential charisma with also crit star generation for males. That seems to be a standard nowadays for these servants. Another crit star generator, a crit star regen for 3 turns, and also recovers her own HP as well. In addition, she also has a skill that gives her invincibility for 3 attacks. Not 1 turn, 3 attacks.
Does that stack with Hydra Gyrum? Or also, I just need to quickly point out that Hyoin Kiyohime in the chat has said something truly crazy and very, very enviable, and I
Oh
might
my
be
gosh.
jealous. 1,700.
No, 1700.
Yeah, same quartz saved up for Artoria, Squirtoria. I mean, yeah, after that's Kuro with
Wow.
900, but 1,700.
That's dedication.
I thought I was a whale.
That definitely is.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we're not as mean as that guy, but I
You,
hope
sir,
you
I
get
hope
her.
you get her in 20 same quartz.
Mhm.
I know what I said.
He's gonna be the person who
Her
gets
skills
it in
are
like
levelable
2
relatively
tickets.
easy.
Yeah, she'll like
Starting
do
with
a
conch
10
shells,
draw and have 3 copies of
seeds,
her in it.
Snake eyes, and gears.
Oh god. Don't talk to
Ooh.
me about the gears. Don't even mention the gears. They're like the new metal or the old metal.
No.
I remember doing a lot of them over in Excel 0.
Oh,
Hmm.
but it's okay. You can farm them in America. It's not a bad rate. I've done it before.
That's a lie. Rate is a lie.
Try and be positive.
It also reduces the crit attack chance by 20% for 3 turns.
Well, Raiko should help with
Yeah,
farming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we covered all the servants now.
Oh man.
That should be all of them.
Then all it's
Anything
missing
else we
is
should
just a
cover?
general review on the servant categories. Are they good? Final opinion?
Of course they're good. They're
Yes.
servants.
I don't know. I mean, we only have a few waifus.
Well, I think they did pretty good with the summer servants. They're
Yeah.
not just literally waifus in bikinis. I think they
Yeah,
did
they
pretty
all
good
have
with them.
decent skills with Mordred and Artoria coming out at the top with their stupid art generation.
Yeah. I honestly think the only thing holding me back from truly loving the servants delivered in this event is foreknowledge that next year...
That we need to save for others.
Yeah. That, oh god, saving for others this year. And next year we get Umu Caster and Lancer Raiko, and that's just... Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That just sort of blasts
And
them out.
Nobu Berserk.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Nobu Berserker, who's slightly older too, so not a
Yeah.
lolly anymore.
Hooray!
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So much to do, so much farming. I guess we better go start stocking up
we
those
also
rainbow
get-
apples.
We also get Ryder Salter.
Oh
we have
God,
Helena,
yes, we
too.
do. And that is truly epic
And
because she's on a
Nitocris.
motorcycle with a sniper rifle.
We also forgot to talk about the mystic code that we get from the.
Oh yeah, for Gudiko. So
Summary.
technically our
Oh, that's
character
right.
is not a waifu. As opposed to the destroyer of worlds.
It's an invincibility break, an HP and MP charge, and also a quick card effectiveness bonus.
There's a lot of good waifus coming
Could
up.
be. Yeah.
I will admit, if they surprised us and included next year's waifus in this list as well, I would not complain, but my wallet would be so dead I might actually have to skip on Merlin. And that is a scary thought.
Oh,
You had to
you
skip
console
on
yourself by knowing everyone else is also going to be rolling Merlin.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Bound
sure
to
my
get one
friends
on
list
your
will
friends
have
list.
all the Merlin.
And it'll be like NP5, 10, 10, 10 within like
Oh God.
5 hours.
That's like that one person I know on my friends list who got a Raikou and then immediately had her at a level 100 with 10, 10, 10 skills. That was crazy. I mean, oh yeah, that was you.
That was me. Oh my gosh, I was saving for her for such a long time. And when I actually finally pulled her, I was like, heck yes!
I mean, I had her at level
maxing
6
her
and you
out.
were already at
Having
100.
silly luck in every banner.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yeah, silly luck in every banner and just getting at least one gold servant, or be it 4-star or 5-star, and then the rest of it is all just silver, be it in the event rate up or just other silvers.
On the upside now, though, that rate up will consider Bedivere as one of them, so it's going to be better.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Bedivere's story lock. Never mind. I don't think you can. Huh? That'll suck. Yes, you only get him if you roll story, and who's dumb enough to roll story?
I did it
People who want
before.
caster gills.
I got best nurse from it, so okay,
Seriously?
whatever.
Wow.
I remember getting
Never
a Vlad
again.
the Third on my previous account with it.
Ooh,
Oh man.
I was really salty from the mama banner, so I was
Mm.
like, I'm gonna roll story, try and change things up, and then I got best nurse. And
I'm
I
more
felt
surprised
better,
that
and I
worked.
just went back.
I'm honestly surprised that worked.
Man, unfortunately, she's not leveled or skilled, because
Yeah.
all the resources went to mama. But
Yeah.
oh well, it was worth.
Yeah, and now that I finally got lucky enough and pulled a caster or not caster coup, alter coup off the bait banner for Da Vinci and America. Glad about that one. Baited very hard. It's going to make it a little
Best
harder to
doggo.
roll for summer, but worked out.
Best doggo
Yep.
until the other doggo comes.
Who is
No
the other
spoilers,
doggo,
though.
anyways? Or the actual dog?
Yeah, the actual
Cool.
doggo. But it's okay.
Yeah, that's going to be a while though. Actually, next year. Oh, that's only next year.
Yeah, but Coup Alter is so good though. Single target
Yeah.
berserker,
Oh,
and he
God.
actually survives.
And the one, well, yeah, he does that pretty well. The one thing I will say, though, is there's a lot of really good 5-stars now that if you have to go to a paid banner and you get a copy of them, even a second copy does make them better. And then there's
Yeah,
Maeve.
that's true.
The cheese thrower.
Yeah, but in America, she doesn't have the cheese throw yet, so it's not even ironic.
Nice. A lot of people
At least
got.
she's not Steno.
Yeah, but Theno, with her third ability, if you can unlock it, it's actually good because it buffs Divine, and there's a lot of Divine.
But before then,
Before then, oh god, yeah, no, burn it. So I think, does this mean that Fionn has officially taken the place of worst servant, even worse than Steno?
wow.
I mean, that's a low bar, and we might need to save that for a next episode of the waifu or last waifu tonight. But that's definitely something to think about. The worst waifu in Fate Grand Order.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
hard.
Not powerful. She has two hotter and better sisters that are very similar looking to her.
Medusa.
Gorgon's coming out later.
I love the freaking Medusa face thing going on.
Although it's not really Medusa face, it's actually Medusa. Just different ages.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
Lolly, mature, and normal.
Yeah, that's true. Oh gosh.
Yep.
I still love OG Medusa.
Especially since even in the beginning of NA's run, they had given her really interesting attack animations, which a lot of the 4 stars did not have, Steno.
Cough, cough.
Yep. They're just visually stunning to watch. Her NP is kind of lackluster in visuals, but damn if actually using her isn't just cool looking.
Oh yeah.
Be right back.
Also, her Final Ascension art looks really pretty, but let's not dwell on that.
I'm not saying nothing. All right. On that note, I think we have covered pretty much everyone. Anything else we should add?
I can't think of anything at the moment.
And I think Minty just went to do something. And Tilt's mic is broken.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, he is? That must be Bobo then.
Yeah.
Where's Minty?
Broken. Yeah, I just haven't heard a word he's said since we started.
Yeah, I haven't heard you.
Sorry, man.
I heard you maybe half the time. Honestly, wasn't hearing anything at all.
Which is weird because on my phone he comes through loud and clear, but when I was on my computer just doing this recording now, nope.
Yeah, no, yeah.
We should have also talked about the bonuses that we get for each servant, but
We could if you want.
and others
I don't
already
know.
done so.
Yeah. Right
Also,
now though.
Minty.
Yep.
Yes.
There we go.
I definitely say though, if anyone's wondering
Yes.
which banner to pull on, that would actually be rough.
I'd
say number 1 because come on, it's got
between the
best
two
one.
because you also get a bunch of summon tickets with both missions.
True.
Because there's what 8 different.
About.
No, not 8, but quite a few servants, so you can get them easily.
Fair. Oh, they're also on rotation, so you won't be getting
True.
all of them at the same time.
Yeah, I checked up. Except for the first day,
I
which
thought
will
there was
have a
one day
rotation.
that
Like
there
everyone will be
was-
on the first day. So if you don't care who you get,
Yeah,
the first day is the
first day,
best.
but most of the other days you won't be.
Yeah. If you want to be more strategic about it, it's better to wait. Which also means that there won't be a day where both the second and first banner will be up at the same time with exactly the same amounts. So you won't have a good, hey, we're going to do all of them today so it can just roll crazy. So it'll roll through one and then it'll roll into the other. I personally am going to roll in the first one because I don't really care who I get as long as I get something out of this list. I just kind of want anyone. And Mordred, because Mordred's awesome and she's the best person on the list. Fight me.
You can get a total of 8 summon tickets off both sets of the event.
Watch them all be black keys. I know they're taken out of the game. I will still get them.
You get them on friend
Fair.
points.
Somehow,
Oh, God.
Moon Cell is the new dreadful thing.
Oh, man.
Neither of those are really that bad. It's just you get them so.
It's like just, you know, it's like eating pizza every day. But then slowly they introduce pineapple to it. And at first you can deal with it because it's new. But after the second time, you realize it's pineapple and you should murder whoever did that. Pineapple. Just no. What monster would come up with such a horrible thing? Yeah, sorry. I just allergies. All right,
That was weird.
That's weird.
We started having Sonic problems.
Oh, it looks like Shadow will take me up for this. He will fight me. Yeah. Honestly, I'm wailing on this, but not as hard as I would on some other banners because I want them more just because I want them and less because I need them to fill a niche. There were certain servants I was willing to go all out for. This one, I'm going to do maybe 3 or 4 rolls, and then that'll more or less be it for me. Hopefully
Burn a
my
few
luck holds
summon
true.
tickets over on the second banner. And maybe another 2 on the first banner. Just
Yeah.
to see if I can get Tama Lancer.
Yeah, true. And again,
Fair enough.
also, I'm aiming for a 4-star, so my luck is probably a little elevated. Unless I fuck up and get 5 copies of the 5-star and nothing of Mordred, which will actually bug me.
Ooh.
It'll
Don't be
both
that one
amazing.
person.
Yeah, it's kind of like how I'm really
And
looking forward to the CCC Fate Extra event, just to get Passion Lip.
Oh gosh.
Take a look through that.
Yeah, I
Don't
will
be
get...
that one person who spent like 90 St. Quartz trying to get a 3-star.
Why?
I'm just sort of passively waiting for Paracelsus now. He's the only 3-star I don't think I have.
Really? Because I got like thousands of him. It was very annoying, and I got most of my most of the stuff I've saved up for Caldia Lunchtime is from burning him. Multiple rolls where he was like 3 or 4 of them. And yeah, Hoenn
Also, I
Kiyohime,
didn't see anything
1, I just
for
remembered now, it's a
changes
Steins Gate
in
reference. 2, I will be streaming the polls for the summer on Thursday morning, because, yeah, I'm not waiting. Like, the bigger problem will be making sure
So
I
that's
get
gonna
coffee
be-
in me before I start.
Hype.
Yeah.
Within 1 day or 24-hour period, I'm impressed, man.
Yeah, I've done a lot of streams today. And I still need to save up and edit the video for fuck. Just realized I haven't edited the waifu report video yet.
Does it matter?
Yeah. It does. All right, on that note, guys, I think we have reached the limit of everything we can say on here before we get really creepy. And I need to go start editing that video. Oh, it'll be a late night.
Have a nice evening.
Yep. So for everyone watching, I'm Airier.
Alright.
And
I'm
this...
Bobo.
Tilt.
we assure you Tilt's talking. He just doesn't seem to have a working mic right now. Hannah-chan and Minty.
And Minty.
And I, Hannah-chan.
Yeah, you can tell we
Hope
practice
you have a
this.
good night, everyone.
No practice. Ad-libs.
Say goodnight, Airier.
Good work.
Good night, Airier.
Alright, see you.
Adios,
Bye.
everyone.